playing around with some Marabu Alcohol Ink. I purchased these because they were half price. Now, I love alcohol ink. I have a lot of alcohol ink. But I thought, you know, I ought to give these a try just to see what the differences were. So I had a play the other day, was not real successful, and I think some people have had some of the same issues. But I thought, okay, I can find something to do with these. So what I have here, this is a glass plate, you know, just a cutting mat, like out of the kitchen. And right now, I put down some hand sanitizer. This is just from the dollar store. And I'm using some of these metallics from Marabu because, you know, I love my metallics. And I want to see what effect these metallics have on just some plain black paper. See what I can get, okay? Because you know I love printing on my black. And yeah, it does give a lovely effect. All right, I'm going to let that dry so that you can see the movement and what's going on. Now, I've still got all of this. And, you know, I tried some metallic. Where is it? I tried some metallic. Yeah, I did. Tried some metallic on another piece of paper. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. And this is just some watercolor paper, and you can see a little bit the shimmer of the silver in here, but I wanted to do more with it than that. So let's grab a stencil and see if I can pick up some of the metallic that's on here using a stencil. And yeah, it's coming through. I don't want all of that that's showing up in the background. So I'm going to clean out that stuff that's in the background, and then I'm going to print this on the back side of this piece. See what we can get with that. See what we can get with that. And I can see that my hand sanitizer is drying down. Let's see if I can pull that. Not much. Okay, so because that is drying down, I'm going to hit it with some 91 proof alcohol. See if I can get it moving again. See what happens if I can get this to pull with the alcohol. Well, there's another layer of stuff on there. Not real pretty. Not impressed. Okay, that's the metallics. Although my rag might end up being really pretty. Okay, so set that aside. Let's go back to printing. Let's put some of this down. Now, there are several people that have done things on a gel plate with hand sanitizer. I think Sally, is it McDonald? Try to remember to put her link in. From Gel Press was the first to use this on a gel plate. And I liked what was going on there. However, this is a brown. I don't always want to use a gel press, especially with these inks, because they don't seem to want to cooperate quite the same way on a gel plate as the other alcohol inks. And I proved that the other day with the video that I did trying to gel print some fabric. Okay, so I've got my got my color down on here. And where's my stencil? Let's try this one. It's got some nice big open spaces. This is a Stencil Girl stencil. And I'm just going to grab another piece of watercolor paper. I'm going to quickly pick that up. All right. I've got some of this left on the back here. So I'm going to use this as a mop and get some of this texture on here. And we still have all that on our plate. So I'm going to set that down, sandwich in here, clean some of that off of my stencil. And let's see what we've got on the back side of this. Okay, there we go. So I'm just cleaning up my plate a bit. So that's the basis of what I'm doing here today. And let me show you some of the prints that I've been pulling. This is the one that was using black and brown. This one has a little bit of a circular pattern to it. This is just kind of a mottled colorization in the background. This has the stencil pattern coming through. This one I love from Michelle Ward. Okay. And so what's going to happen with these? Well, these are all going to end up being backgrounds. They're going to get bound into a journal and become part of a background. So I'm going to set these aside, keep working, and I'll see you guys again soon. Be sure and watch Magnificent Melange out on Art Joy is Sharing and any other social media. And thanks for stopping by. Remember to click the bell for notification. Bye.